NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And here we go from Lambeau. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Love throwing to start us off. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go, set. Blue 32. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Love from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. So it'll be 2nd down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Gets it to him on the screen. Across midfield at the 45. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Great opening drive continues. 1st and 10 at the 33.
Let's go. 50, green. Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Down. 40.
Shotgun now for Love. Has him on the quick hitter. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Andrew Makuba attacking to make that stop. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
22 needle. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
Once more, it's Love. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Ready, yellow, 43. Ready.
Love on 3rd and short. That's Dotson with a catch out right. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Rail. Set. Ready. 10 black. Set.
Love out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
3rd and 1 now. Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Got it.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
They're going to go. It's Love. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He's held it just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
Again, it's Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense to the line fast. Third down from the gun. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Bails out of the pocket quick. Catch made left side by Laporta. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Come on. Hey. 18 Cardinal.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Isaac Tislaw there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Milton now on 3rd down. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But it looked like the Lions were able to fall on it, so possession stays with them. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now they got to be special.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. They'll run here from the gun. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They got 21 yards on the play. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Target that time, Jaden Reed. And it sets up 2nd down. Back to the air, Love. He put everything he had into this one. Yeah, that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's Reed on a slant. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Love now off the play action. That's to Reed again. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Black 40. Set.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Ready?
Love now. Jump off, caught by his back. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Throwing his love on third. Forced out to his right. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing fourth down coming up. The Packers sending out their special teamers. Field goal coming. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they are able to get their first 3 points of this game.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10.
Let's go.
Right up the gut. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Play fake. It's Milton. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready, set.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now Love on the play fake. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
Ready, set.
To the air with Love. Completed over the middle. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
45, right, ready.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he will not score, but he got oh so close, Brock. Out of bounds 4 yards shy of that end zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. Working inside the red zone. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers make it a 9-point advantage. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
They call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
Screen here for Gibbs. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Third and long for him here. It's to Williams over the middle. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 43.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Set, ready. Blue, 32. Set.
They'll run it from the gun. He runs it up to midfield. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers make it a 16-point ball game. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Here comes Williams on the return. He dodged the tackle. Showing a little burst so far. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back. First and 10 from the 32. They'll start this series with an option left. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Out of the gun, it's Milton. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Throwing now, Milton. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play fake, it's Love. Gets everything he has under this one. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Let's go now.
Love out of the shotgun. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. So it'll be 3rd and 4, but not just yet. Only 2 minutes to go in our first half. It's the Packers leading from Lambeau.
Okay, ready?
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Here we go. Here we go. Black 40.
Shotgun now for Love. He's got it complete to Reed. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
10 black. 10.
First down throw, here's Love. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Yellow, 22. Ready?
Loves to throw again. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Lions are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Milton now. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the
19,
27.
19. Ready? Crack all 80. 19, 18. 10. Dragon 60. Broncos.
Milton. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. That's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Milton gonna throw again here, 2nd and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Packers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. First and 10 from the 32.
Down. 30%.
Back to work after throwing the pick. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Jack Campbell with the INT. And the Lions are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Pioneer.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds Isaac to Slaw. Complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. That's cut at the 4. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel...
Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get their first points of this game just before halftime. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Let's go now. Set, go.
Love now, off the play action. He's going deep. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Trying to find Matthew Golden. And now they face 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there will be more interceptions.
He's dropping deep on this snap. Now they flush him out right. He's running with it. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Now a give running right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen throw, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
70, 70.
From the gun on 3rd down. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Running for it. Here's Gibbs. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
The beauty of that execution, Kate, is he didn't even know he was going to get the ball there on 4th down in that RPO. So extra credit for the focus and even more so for the conversion.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Motion man sent left. Now Milton to throw. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Packers pick it up. They had a nice chunk after that recovery, and they're going to take over inside the red zone.
I think the defense would have just settled for getting off the field with the takeaway, but they add a nice little present onto the end of it for their teammates who start this possession with much better field position.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Love from the gun. This one's caught. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Here we go, set. 60 red. 60 red.
Going ground on 1st and goal. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready. Black, 95. Strike. Check, strike. Ready.
Here's another for him. And he is in this time. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers push their lead further to start the half. Now was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on first down, they go right back to the ground and score just one play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that first down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
This one is up and good. And the Packers take a 3-possession lead. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Here's Milton. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Packers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Oh, boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleased, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done. I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Down. Black 40.
Handoff now from the gun. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. That's Baron Browning who makes the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready. 52 blue. Ready.
Throwing his love on 3rd. Got his man. It's Golden. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down, and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guy.
Uh-oh, Love fumbled it. Going the other way, Lions have it. And that right there is going to be the spot they take over as they pick up a couple extra yards on the fumble return.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. A handoff here for Gibbs on his own read. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, They played a huge role in that big old run.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Putting the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, it's Milton. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, as if this one wasn't tough enough, it's another possession lost as he is picked off once again.
I think what I'm looking for here, what everybody's looking for in the building, what kind of fight do you have? Because a couple of turnovers in a row can take it right out of you, especially the deficit you find yourself in.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
97, 50, green.
Love with it on first down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Detroit. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions cut the lead down to 10. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 red. 60 red.
Love out of the shotgun. Pass caught out right by Golden. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Set, ready. Black 40. Ready.
Love on 3rd and short. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Drive begins with Gibbs. And he made it his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Working now from the gun. Lost control of another one. And the Packers secure it. They're able to take this fumble back inside the red zone. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Red, 38. Smash, smash. Set.
Trying the right side. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Packers with it. They have the lead late, but this game is close.
Ready.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
52 blaster. Let's go now. 33. Yellow. Check view. Ready?
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Okay. Ready?
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Set. Yellow. Ultra. Ultra. Ready. Ready. Hut. Hut.
Back to the well again. And he won't get back to the line, Bronk. They needed 1, but they're going to lose 1 on that play. It's 4th down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
On the ready.
The lead looks safe, but the penalty's staying down. They're going for this.
Go. Come on. Set.
They're going to go. It's Love. Fighting for the goal line, and he lost it. It's out. The Lions get to it. And they're going to take possession of the football, but they're going to do it deep on their own side of the field.
I'll tell you what, you throw in such a compacted area down here tight in the red zone, these receivers, tight ends, don't always have a chance to get a great grip on the ball before that defender arrives. And that defender arrived with some bad intentions. He closed quick and made a play of the game, knocking it free and forcing the turnover.
Play fake. It's Melton. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble. Then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
1st down throw. Here's Love. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions have some new life in the 4th. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. The screen pass falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
On the
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. They've got a man in motion. To throw, Milton. Short pass brought in. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Milton. That one complete to St. Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
That's to the sideline. It's a catch by Williams. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's Milton, 1st and 10. On him quick, and they bring him down. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Into traffic, complete. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. They're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Back to throw. Here's Milton. That's incomplete left side. Trying getting it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And 4th and 4 coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Dive play straight ahead. There he goes again. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Shotgun now for Love. Brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Set, ready. Yellow, 43. Set.
Here's Love. Chased out to his right. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion. Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
19 Chargers.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Look at that power, deep left side. He's got it deep downfield. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. Offense up to the line fast. Milton now. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's gone. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I've got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Packers going with a dime set to get this 3rd down stop. Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. And the Packers will get it back with some time to work with. We reached the 2-minute warning.
Ready, set.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's bottled up the line on the final play before the 2-minute warning. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Steal. Check steal.
They'll run now on 2nd down. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
Brings up 3rd down and 12.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Here we go.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. He finds Golden. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. For the third time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll give them a 16-point advantage.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Takes it just shy of that end zone. Things going well so far. And that'll put them up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Trying getting it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. So they're left facing 3rd and long. To throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Desperation time here. He's got it to his running back. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
He's going to throw again. Goff. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. He's got it inside the 10. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. This might be a free play for him. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away. A try for 2. Goff gets his line set. All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is going to be caught for 2. So some fight left in them. Love it. It is back to a 1-score game. Okay, partner, in that spot, you know you got to go for it there. Make it a 1-score game. How do you come up with a call that works when that defense knows from the start of things that you're going for 2?
Because, Kate, we're talking about practice. Yeah, we're talking about practice. You actually practice those plays, and you come up typically with 2 or 3 2-point conversion plays every single week. You practice them, you rep them, so when it's called like that, you're ready for the moment.
And this is recovered by the Packers hands team. They're going to win this game. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
Ready.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock.
60 reps. Cut.
Here's a design run. So this is a Packers win. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.